Welcome into another episode of Farming Simulator 25 with me, the midlife Simster. Thanks for joining me once again at Hutan Pantai as we make our way up to the temple again to drop off the various beams, long planks and beams. Try and turn these into a bit of profit. Get the bank balance looking a little bit healthier. Picked up straight from the last episode. This one's filmed back to back, so anything that has been commented on I won't see. So as discussed in the last one, basically plan is today to start harvesting our two wheat fields, our brand new one and our old original field. On top of that, we need to harvest our rice field. We also need to then get the baler, pick up all the wheat, all the straw. We need to pick up the grass cuttings, so it's now because we've tedded and then windrowed it as well back into a line. That'll be our hay, and yeah, it's quite a lot of stuff to do. So as usual, just to be on the safe side, because I don't know what the maximum amounts are for the temple on each one of these things, and they're worth so much, I really can't afford to just throw £10,000 down the toilet. So we'll do them one at a time. Whoops. Just to make sure that we're going to get paid. Why is that? Why am I doing that? I'm obviously too impatient with it, aren't I? Okay, so that's all three of those. Brilliant. That's the symbol is there. Grab it. Yeah, 6.9. Not quite as much as it was, but not the end of the world. So strange. It's like I got to press it twice. Strange. Happy days, 58,000. Anything in the sale for us? No, it's still the same as yesterday's items, and now it wants to pick the truck up, so stop that. Right. Where are we? You are going to need to get up to the shop, my friend, because you are going to need a header. I doubt I can take it with the truck, but I can certainly try. £5,100. Oosh. Oosh. When we own it, it'll be worth it. Right, I'll see you at the shop. Okay, I thought they'd resolve this problem. But when that spawns, it's spawning in the ground. Now then, can I reset it? Yeah, interesting. Wonder why it does that. I thought that had been resolved in a patch, but clearly not. You just got to reset it and then it'll spawn in its proper place where it won't get stuck in the ground. How bizarre. Right, I'm just going to try and line this up just in case. I mean, it's going to look ridiculous if it does attach, but you can give it a go. No. Right. No good to us. I'll go and get the Macdon. Okay, so here we are. What I am going to do is we've got 53 rand in the bank. I'm just going to check, and if it's not too savage, 2,238. Come on then. Which way? We got to go around this way. Drive into it and then switch our driving system around, haven't we? That's how it works. When I when I first tried to hook this up, it took me ages to work out what has gone on. What is going on here? Wow, this is... Oh! God, that area's tiny. That's so bizarre. Okay, right, switch around. Off we go. Oh no! Oh, my bad. Sorry, red car. Oh dear. Right, here we are then, at the brand new field. Looking lovely. Unlash from you, turn the drive-in position around. Knock the road sign over now when I go and pick you up. So this field, what didn't have, I don't think it had both states of fertilizer, so it won't be the max. Oh gosh, every time I try and cut a corner because I'm lazy, and it just creates more work for myself. You watch now, this road sign's probably going to get caught up in the machinery of this, right? Right, come on, come on. Steering takes a bit of getting used to. Okay, so unfold header, apparently. Let's get you down here, Mr. Macdon. I assume we'd be better off starting down here. Yep, just going to destroy some crops, because why not? Ah, dear, just not very good at this game. Okay, it's interesting. I think... No, I want to do this myself. Yeah, I don't know why I'm thinking about this so much. Sorry. Right, drop you down, start you off. Nothing else we need to change on you, I don't think. Fold header, toggle mode, turn off header. No, I don't think so. Let's go. What we should have is a beautiful swath of wheat and straw. Nice. Okay. Off we go. There's clearly an issue with using the Macdon, isn't there? Onto certain ground. I mean, this is a field that we haven't extended. This is a purely giant's field. And yet, one of their own harvesters can't harvest it. And therein lies the problem to this game, because 90% of the time I love it, can't get enough of it, but that 10% drives me up the wall, and that is ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. I'm going to try and see if the header position affects this at all. I don't think it will, but never know. Right, so turn the header on, lower the header. Now we can bring the blade up and down. So if we put it to its lowest point, we can also raise and lower the blade, like so. So we'll put it at completely at its lowest point, and we'll see now if it'll pick those up that it missed the first time around. No, still. Oh, it did pick up a couple. I don't mind it in this field as much, where I've made the adjustments and I've created the field, so I know there is something online that says that if I spent a bit of time and money, and I basically softened the field in terms of where is it, in the construction menu. So if I ran a, where is it there? If I did that, and whoops, went into the soften, and then I guess whatever, I could try then. I'll tell you what, let's do it quickly then. Let's just save the game to make sure we don't lose anything and it doesn't go horribly wrong. Into construction, soften. So if I make it just a little bit bigger and increase the intensity by a touch. There. And then I'll do it a bit smaller than this one. We'll do it all there. That was a very strange noise. It was like I gave the game feedback. I don't know if that was going to come through on the recording. That was really weird. Okay, I'm just going to run back down the hill and see if that worked. I mean, again, like I say, I get it in fields where I've created the field, I've done the ploughing, so it's a real big slope. I get it. Yeah, that's a little bit on me. Like, in that previous field, oh, look at that. Okay, so there is a potential fix. I mean, it'll come at a cost. But there is at least a potential fix. See how it works up here. Not as good. Okay. Food for thought and consideration down the line. Let's just get on with this. So it's clearly a big factor here is going to be the angle that we try and come at the harvest from. This is going to decide whether or not the header is going to clear it. I mean, that's, you know, it's got to be about 99% of the field I've managed to do there. I think if we were going up and down, we'd have much bigger problems. It'd be a much harder job to do. This corner, because of the way the ground undulation, I don't think we're going to get masses of luck here. I can try maybe one run up that way. No. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. So let's have a think about this now. If I drop that off, oops, no, I want to, what is it? I want to fold the header. So we get the bar, and now I can drop the header. Why can I not do this? Just... It's like my brain can't work it out. I just don't get it. Bizarre. Right. Spin my seat around so we're facing the right way. Cool. Okay, so now we're going to need the new header on our old harvester. And we can then pick up all the wheat. Which would be good. Get that into the silo over there. Could set the rice off on a worker, but it just takes so long. We haven't got a reason for this anymore, have we? Why are all these off? I don't remember turning those off. Well, that's interesting that it says... Wait. So behind me... What? Oh dear. Right. I'm completely missed it. I obviously forgot all about it and just started going up and down, didn't I? Ah, what an idiot. Good job. Right. Quickly back to the field. Right. Same question. Have we got a reason to keep the header? I don't think. I mean, they're going to be months before they're ready, aren't they? So, where are they? Soybeans don't get harvested until October, November. So we'd have to keep the header for several months. And so even if it did work on that crop, which I don't think it does. Oh, it does. Interesting. So in future, we could use it for everything. But the cost of it is astronomical. So I think we'll return it. I don't know why I'm saving it. Sorry. Yeah, I think we'll send this back now. We haven't got any further need for it. The only thing we could actually do is a harvesting contract with it, potentially. Canola. Because if we did that one, see, it's right next to the shop, and it covers the cost then of us leasing half of this equipment. And we could use the Macdon and the headers. It pays for that quite easily. We're no worse off when we get a little bit of crop. We're not doing carrots, that's for sure. Sorghum, spinach, wheat, parsnip, red beet, canola, parsnip, spinach. I mean, it's a shame that those contracts are, I mean, that price is amazing, but obviously it's just the worst contract ever. No way. I am going to do that. We may as well borrow the items because it's only £1,000, so I'm fine with that. It sort of offsets then all of our loan. We'll get a bit of canola at the back of it. And yeah, I think if I wonder, well, this will be an interesting test. If I accept this and borrow the items, and then go and use the Macdon up there, and we could then see if if I can get more crop out of the ground, because obviously if we get a 25% yield, I don't know if it works on contract fields. Because this might actually be a bit of a hack. And I haven't seen anyone else talk about that yet in any of the reviews and games. Like the playthroughs and stuff. I haven't seen Mr. CDP or Dagoin or anyone else that I follow talk about that. So yeah, I'd be pretty pleased with myself if that does work out and we can then skim a load of canola off the top of a contract. I'm going to give it a go. We'll give it a try. And luckily I saved the game just then without even realising I'm meaning to, which means you've got to, if it doesn't work, I haven't got to cancel a contract and risk them paying 11,000 in the fees. Alright, I'll see you guys up at the well, I'll tell you what, I'll just speak at it. I'll just get it done. There's no rush on our crop now. We've harvested it, that's fine. The rice needs to be sorted, but we've still got a bit of time in the day, so let's get to a speed cap. And look at that. Here comes the bad weather. We timed that very well. The only issue is how much is that going to affect us harvesting the next field. What time is it? 1 o'clock now. Rain until 5. Okay, we may need to we can just go and pick up our own then. I wonder if it'll let me, before I test, yeah, I wonder if it'll let me use the hired equipment to pick up my own crop. I don't think it will, but I'm going to give it a go. Oh my. That might just be hack of the decade. I don't know how I feel about that, because I mean, let's look at it realistically, right? You got a CLAAS 6900 Lexion, right? So let's have a little look here. £400,000 machine before you even start. So almost £500,000 belongs to, let's see, for the for the theory of the game. We're doing the contract. Who was the contract for? We don't have to do theory. We're doing the contract for Ben. Okay, so it's Ben's harvester that we're borrowing, but we're doing our own field work with it. So we are putting wear and tear on someone else's machinery for our benefit. You wouldn't be able to do this. That's the problem. You just wouldn't be allowed to do this. But the game allows it. And then then it comes the question of the moral gaming compass. If the game allows it, should we allow it? I'm going to do this field, but my gut feeling is no, because unless there's a way of me like just burning, $2,000 and saying, right, well, we've loaned your machinery for more than we intended, so I could make that payment. Yeah, it just doesn't feel right. Okay, I feel too guilty. When you think about it logically, if I wanted to use that harvester, I checked it. If I wanted to use that harvester on a lease, it's £20,000. I'm now going to use their tractor and trailer to collect my my harvest. Yeah, there's no two ways about this. This is absolute cheating. Now, it all depends how you want to play the game. If I've found out, if I have found a hack that you like, and you're happy that you want to say, well, I don't care, you know, that's the game, and I'm not playing it deadly serious. This is not a, you know, an overly realistic playthrough. Then fill your boots, isn't it? Happy days, congratulations. I've just found a really nice workaround for, yeah, for your game. Especially if when we get up to do the canola, if I can harvest with the Macdon 25% more of that canola, and then do it so that I don't have to drop any of it off at the basically the sell point until we've completely harvested the field, then you're going to get, you know, and not only are you going to get the contract money, you're going to get an extra chunk, a massive extra chunk of whatever the product is that's coming out of the field. This is exceptionally good because, you know, we've been using our old Massey Ferguson. It's slow. It's got a terrible tank on it. It's not very powerful. This CLAAS is brilliant bit of kit. I love it. Yeah, but we have just we're basically saving ourselves. Is that working? I don't seem to be picking anything up. What's going on? Do I curse myself? Interesting. Oh no, there we are. I just went too far. Yeah, like, it just, this doesn't sit right with me, this one. So, I think what I'll do is I'll give myself a bit of a break because, you know, I wouldn't have taken on £20,000 loan, lease for anything. That was never my intention, but I am massively benefiting off this. So I will lease something. I don't know whether it's 5 or 10 grand, but maybe I'll meet somewhere in the middle and try and find something that's about 7. I make a payment to the game, which, you know, in theory, then we're saying, okay, well, thank you, Ben, or whoever it was who's harvested this, actually is very grateful for it. There's £7,000 in your honour to donate to the New York Ballet. Friends, anyone over the age of 35 probably, and friends, well, so any Friends fans will get that joke. Amazing bants by Midlife. So yeah, I will make up for it. If I'm doing that, I mean, it can be now trying to justify to myself that I could actually go and use it on my own fields. No, absolutely not. But £5,000, that's what we'll pay. Fair test, and that'll be the end of that. We won't do it again. We won't cheat. Right, so that's 3,000 then for the grain mill. Best part of kind of 6,500, 7,000 for the chickens. Keep them ticking over, and 10,000 into the silo. I'll nip back, empty the rest of it out, bring it up, drop that off in the silo. This rain is unbelievable. I'm sure they had wipers in 22. I don't know, it just doesn't feel right, does it? No, I mean, windscreen wipers in this sort of rain. Yeah, so I'll fill the get the rest of this out of the harvester and take it back up to the silo, drop that off, and then we will make some decisions. I'm not going to be using the contract machinery though. I think the rain is going to obviously go on for a couple of hours, so I'll drop the header off by here, or I'll drop it off at the farm maybe. Take all this back up to the shop and then drop that off ready for to do the canola contract once the rain stops. And in the meantime, with our harvester, as a little comparison, go and then collect the wheat from the big field at the top. Another quick test. Today's a clearly a learning day. I hadn't also put this on the worker because I wasn't sure. I just instinctively thought, oh, harvest in the rain, you're going to lose it. But harvesting rice is, well, it's in a water field, it's in a paddy, so I don't see how harvesting rice in the rain is going to affect the collection. But we'll see if it works, just because it's taking so much time, and we need to get on with the contract as well. I will just start this field off on the worker and just see what happens. So let's have a little look. No warnings about any reduced or lost yield. Cool. Right, let's collect up our field of wheat. This is just a massive harvest. Considering we've put several thousand litres already in for the chickens and into the productions, and we currently have 39,000 litres of wheat tucked away in our silo, and we've still got another couple of rows to go and collect. I'm really, really pleased with this. And we're going to have to collect all this straw as well, which is going to be just a disgusting amount of straw. So we'll sell a lot of this because we can't use it, even if we had the pen to keep the animals in. I'm very conscious of how long this episode is going to end up being at this rate, so I think we're going to call it a day there. If you have enjoyed this episode, then please do give it a like and subscribe so I can see what's working. If you have any thoughts, please feel free to leave them in the comments, and I will respond to you. And until next time, be happy, stay safe, and we'll speak again soon. Take care.